Hi, it's Alaska Granny. Have you wondered what would I do if I lost all of my food storage? What would I do if I went to the store and there was no longer any food to buy? The shelves were bare or the prices were so exorbitant that I couldn't afford to buy it? Times have become ridiculously complicated, but there are still things that we can do. You want to have food so that you can provide for your family no matter what the day brings. So here are 12 easy foods that you can add to your prepper stockpile so that you can make quick and easy meals no matter what the day brings. The first food is rice. Choose white rice because it's the longest lasting. Then pick up some broth or bouillon cubes. You can get the chicken, beef, vegetable. You can use the broth to rehydrate rice, beans, and pasta. Lentils, add them to your food stockpile. Lentils are very nutritious, they're easy to make, and they are very versatile. Balsamic vinegar, that adds a lot of flavor that you can't get from just the regular types of vinegars that most of us have in our stockpile. Add some healthy oils like canola and olive oil. Don't stock more than you can use in a year or two because oils do go rancid. So you want to have enough for a year or two, but not for any longer amount of time than that. Have some shelf-stable milk. It can last for a year on your pantry. You can also buy some powdered milk or even cans of evaporated milk so that you have some milk options in your pantry. Cans of tomatoes can go a long way towards making foods taste better, meals more interesting. Choose canned fruits and vegetables, but look for fruits that are not in heavy syrup. Choose ones that are packed in juice or in water. And if you look for vegetables, try to find ones with low sodium. Those make them not only taste a little better, but it's better for you if you aren't getting too much sugar or sodium. Dried fruit is a great way to have extra varieties on hand. So look through all of the different varieties of dried fruits that are available. Canned beans are great. Get all different types. They're already prepared. You just need to open and dump them into a casserole, a soup, or a stew, and you can make your meals have variety and help you avoid food fatigue. Hot cereals like oatmeal are great. They last practically forever. You don't even have to cook them in an emergency. You can soak them in liquid and then overnight, they call it overnight oats, and overnight you'll be able to eat them. And you can add some of the dried fruit that you have or even some of the cans of fruit to make a variety. Then make sure you're stocking up on herbs and spices. Get a variety because your family wants to have interesting meals. Just like you don't want to eat the same thing day after day, neither does your family. We try to always do the best with what we have to make our lives interesting and fulfilling. So add some of these foods to your prepper pantry, your long-term food storage if you don't have them. And if you can think of any other foods that you find that are easy to store and help make foods interesting, leave it in the comment below so we can learn from each other. If you liked my video, I hope you'll share it with someone else you think might enjoy it. And please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.